All right, so we're here at the Baltimore Comic Con with Jimmy Palmiotti, inker, writer, overall creator. You got your hand dipped in just about every creative aspect, TV, movie. Now you're venturing into video games with Mortal Kombat versus DC. What was the experience like versus writing a comic?
I've actually done it before with the Punisher game and the Ghost Rider game and a couple other. But for Mortal Kombat versus DCU, it's a lot different thing because we had to deal with two sets of characters, and Mortal Kombat having a reputation for being the ultimate fight game, and DCU characters known for not killing, right, so to speak. So there was a couple of, they kind of brought Justin Gray and I in to figure out a way to make all of this work, to merge the two worlds together to make the game interesting. It was a lot like writing a comic book, until we had to deal with groups of guys and fly out to Chicago and then deal with that. It's sort of like doing maybe 300 comic books in a way. It's a lot of work, but in a lot of ways a lot more satisfying because we get to see everything in 2D, 3D, whatever. And and I'm a big gamer, so eventually I get to play my own game, which is kind of cool.
That's cool. Yeah. Now, is there any truth to the rumor that you will be a hidden character in the game?
Ed Boon, who created the Mortal Kombat franchise, threw that out as a joke in San Diego, and then put a slide of my head on some muscle guy's body, and it's been a joke. And I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen. If it does, it'll be really funny. God, who the hell wants to be me? You could be Superman, Wonder Woman. Why would you want to be me?
Yeah,
I would just kill everyone.
Yeah.
I would kill everyone, by the way. I'd be the ultimate killer. That's right. I'd have like a garbage pail cover and a knife, and that would be my gear.
Okay.
Yeah.
So later this year, you've got Tara launching with Amanda Connor, and then into the next year, you're also working on Power Girl with her.
Right.
Is it nice to be able just to keep that working relationship going and keep that momentum from Tara right into Power Girl?
Oh yeah, I mean, actually, working with Amanda, I mean, that's my fiance, so it's easy. We're in the same house. It's great, and at the same time, I'm trying not to be editor in my own house because if she's moving slow, I can't go run in the room and say, "Come on, hurry up!" I can't be the editor. I'm the writer, so the writer has to stay away from the artist as much and let the artist do what they do, and it's kind of a fun thing. But again, working with Amanda, she understands what I'm going for and what Justin and I are looking for in the book, and I think people are going to see it in Tara. They're going to be like really surprised how good that book. It just looks beautiful, and then when we get to Power Girl, I think we're going to have a hit on our hands, I hope.
As probably one of the most respected creators in the industry, you have a lot of people now lining up to work with you as a writer, which is nice because you put a lot of time into your career as it goes along. So, I mean, do you find the guys actually approaching you to come work on stuff like Jonah Hex, or do you just say, "Hey, do you want to work on this?" and they're like, "Absolutely"?
Well, the Jonah Hex is a funny book because there's a certain amount of people that all they do is draw these characters in these grown men in underwear slapping each other, and the chance to take a break and draw one issue of a Western comic is kind of a cool thing for them. And then the other thing is a lot of people like what we're doing on Hex, so I do get approached by artists like J.H. Williams, like Darwin Cook, even somebody like Jordi Bernay, and so on and so forth. We get approached by them, and 9 out of 10 times we grab them, and say, "Sure, we want you on it."
With a book like Jonah Hex, like when a guy like JH comes aboard and says, "I'd like to do an issue," do you find yourself like coming up with like a brand new story just to really push like what you think JH can do?
Absolutely. I'm an artist writer, so JH says, "Here's what I want to draw. Here's what I don't want to draw. I want to draw a bunch of horses. I want to draw this. I want to draw country and desert. I want to do something cool like this and that," and I get all the points, and I'm like, okay, and Justin and I sit there and what can we do? We'll accommodate them because I respect their work. Like I'm a crazy fan of theirs, so I'll give them whatever they want.
One thing I always like to ask creators is, it's been said that every comic is somebody's first. Right. So I want to know which comic of yours you want to be somebody's first.
Somebody's first. I can honestly say that. Wow, you know what? I'd probably say a Painkiller Jane book for me because if you want to really see how my brain works or how I think about things, how I view the world, Painkiller Jane is probably the closest book book that I can honestly say that you could get to know me real quick in that book. Jane would be it. If it wasn't Jane, then I'd say any issue with Jonah Hex. Doesn't matter which one. Just pick any old one.
Great.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. That was Jimmy Palmiotti, everybody.
All right, Luke, man. Thanks.
Thanks a lot.